Ringing up Christopher Browell.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today's message number 186. I've left you 185 previous messages from the 31st of August 2023, and today is the Tuesday the 5th of March 2024, and the time is around about coming to 10 to 10 in the morning. And I'm once again leaving yourself another daily message asking you to contact me. It's now been 110 days that you've kidnapped my brother from my care since the 8th of August 2023. And like I said, it's been 110 days. I'm just mindful of the fact that before you kidnapped my brother, we were liaising well with each other, and it's only as a result of me lodging a formal complaint regarding gaining access to my brother's medical records that the relationship became deteriorated. It was only in July July that situation became difficult because of the fact that your manager Vicina Brown had sabotaged the patient-doctor relationship with my brother's doctor in Oldham, and obviously resulting in them barring us and suspending us from there. I mean, this was quite clearly a coordinated effort, and now retrospectively looking upon it, it was always a fraud. It was a fraud from day one. It was all, you were just profiling me to assess the situation, how best you can look to resolve it in you, the local authorities' best interest. You had no intention of doing anything in either me or my brother's best interest. It was all for you to cover up your own failures and mistakes in the past. It was all for you to cover up your own fraud and deception in the past. It was all for you to cover up your illegitimate criminal conviction against me in the past. You were profiling me. That's what it was. Regularly taking my calls, refusing to engage with me in writing or put anything in writing. You were looking to find a resolution to the problem which you yourself had created, and though you had commissioned the services of the housing association to pursue litigation action, I'm mindful of the fact that you personally would refuse to put a recommendation in, because that clearly contradicted what the objective of the local authority was. If you were truly impartial, then there's nothing wrong with you saying, okay, well, I'm happy with with the Mr. Hussain or my brother's remaining here, because that's his home, that's where he's lived at. But you refuse to do so because your seniors had a different plan, isn't it? And now, in hindsight, it all becomes very clear what was really happening. You were trying to frame me as you've always been trying to frame me, and that's why you were saying that, oh, we'll give you some money, but not all the money, and we want you to railroad you into using one of these cards for your brother. Then subsequently, the onus is upon you. Then we can make allegations against you. It was clearly a contrivance, wasn't it, from day one? Now we are 210 days later. 210 days later, over 6 months, and I have no idea where my brother is. Are you ridiculous? Is this not ridiculous? Are you serious on this matter? From going to caring for him in 24 hours a day, you've basically human trafficked him from my care to yourselves, and are now refusing to engage with me, whilst at the same time giving instructions to the housing associations to remain persistent in pursuing us in these litigations actions that are costing me now £25,000 that they put liability on my head, just like you put a liability on my head of £5,000 for a council tax. So this was a well-coordinated effort on your part as a local authority to target and victimize me and my brother, and that's what you've achieved. And you, in this regard, you can achieve anything you want, isn't it? You can always get whatever you want, because the judges and the judiciary and the courts are always going to rubber stamp any order that you want, and this is your hubris and pride, isn't it? This is where your hubris and pride comes in, Mr. Browell, as a local authority. You don't need to try hard. You don't need to perfect yourself. You don't need to improve or make better yourself. All you need to do is whatever you want, you just get you ask the judges, and they just stamp it for you, and that way you win all the time. This is all just a fraudulent setup. I never stood a chance against yourself, because you had bought off the judges and the judiciary, and look at what you're trying to achieve now. You're trying to make me go homeless, and I have abducted my brother in this manner, and without providing me with any legal framework. It's a lovely sunny day I should be spending with my brother, rather than him being held in some gulag dungeon of yours. Please contact me ASAP. Thank you very much.